and welcome to the Donta Show.
What's up, Village? It's your boy Kwame, the man with the plan behind the stands. Before we get into it, do me a favor. If you are on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, or whatever, hit that share button so people can see what the fuss is all about. Don't worry if it's the end of the show, they can catch the replay. We're trying to spread the love instead of spreading the lies, y'all. Alright, let's get into it. Did you know that our boy Donta Morrison is a best-selling author? Do you like smut? Yes, smut. Well, these books are filled with it. Check out The End of the Rainbow, followed by the sequel, Yesterday Clarified. You can get them on Amazon, or if you are tired of giving Jeff Bezos the time of day, you can visit www.dontamorrison.com, where, in fact, you will find out more about the motivational, inspirational, hilarious host known as Donta, Mr. Morrison if you're nasty. He is not only the host of TDS, he is a public health advocate, motivational speaker, and community change agent. Articles, interviews, blogs, podcasts, vlogs, and more. You name it, and Donta has done it. Speaking of vlogs, have you subscribed to the Donta Show YouTube? Now, every villager should be subscribed. The more the channel grows, the bigger TDS messaging becomes. It's really simple. Go to www.youtube.com/Donta Morrison. And also, did you want to be a guest on the Donta Show, or do you want to book Donta or Dana on your platform? Stop. Don't inbox him, don't email him, or even call him. You know what you need to do? Go ahead and open your handy-dandy smartphone or Wi-Fi enabled device and send an email to info@pyromedianetwork.com and request your presence on the show. It's 2021, y'all, and Donta and Dana has got management. So, let's conduct business. Speaking of management, the Donta Show is produced by Pyro Media Network. We are a Black-owned digital marketing and video production agency helping businesses and brands make an impact with their message. We also help businesses navigate what we call the biggest communication shift in over 500 years, social media. So, if you have a business, brand, or influence, and you want to take it to the next level, contact us today. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we hope to see you on the next. Boom.
What's up, Village? Happy Tuesday. Welcome to another round of the Donta Show with your boy, the host. Let's be clear, the host, Donta Morrison. I know when I come on, y'all don't see Dana sitting next to me, y'all think the show is just going to be going down the tubes. The host is Donta Morrison. Dana is an extra additive that makes the show a little bit better, but it's already a good meal with the host. Can I get an amen? Amen. So Dana couldn't be with us on tonight. He has some other obligations to tend to, but I'm not stepping in. I'm just going to do what I do. Host the what? Donta Show. You know, it's kind of like when a father has his kids. He's not babysitting. He's watching his kids. The Donta Show is my kid, and I'm going to entertain you for the next probably 40 minutes. It's not going to be a full hour. It's going to be a short show on tonight. I have another special guest that's going to fill in for Dana. It's going to be coming in towards the end of the show to do a taste with me, a taste test. I got some phenomenal drinks that I'm going to share with you because I want to help this person just go to the next level because I think you're going to enjoy it. You're going to love it. I'm going to give you a sneak peek real quick. What? Okay, that's it. We're gonna do a taste test with these drinks, and you're going to reach out to this person. We're going to support Black business like we always do. Joe, I know you was ready. I know you was ready to roast him dry, roast him like a pig on a spit, going over a slow smoke out in the desert. I know you've been biting at the bit, waiting for us to go live, and that's probably why he's not here tonight. Come to think of it, because he didn't really give me a reason. He just called, "Hey, bro, I can't make tonight's show. Click them," and cell phones don't even click them, but he had the whole click them app, so it's just like click them. I'm like, yo, what's good? What happened? What happened, Dana? What's good? What happened? There it is right there. You gave confirmation, Joe. Thank you. Now I know why Dana is not here. Dana did not want to face the music. He did not want to meet the beast. He did not want to confront his demons. He did not want to be embarrassed. Y'all lift it up for Dana. Give him strength. Give him strength. Yeah, Joe, I kind of have to answer the phone when Dana called, because it's like he may be telling me he running late. He ain't going to make it. He got another topic. Let's talk about this. So it's kind of a business call, but frat, both of my frats is watching right now. I'm glad you guys are both here. Love you both. Thanks for checking us out. Thanks for tuning in. Everyone else, I'm glad you're here as well. Throw them black hearts in the comments. Y'all know that Dana start the whole black heart movement. So the black hearts means you are a supportive fan of the Donta Show. You watch us religiously. You watch us faithfully. What's up, Stefan? What's up? What's up? What's up? Joe, you was out on that boat, bro. That's why I joined the Air Force and not the Navy, because I could not see myself out on a boat. And watching your Instagram lives when you came back talking about the close quarters and the half and half gym, and you finally found some good food. The ship life is not for your boy. I aimed high. I went to the Air Force. I soared up. But you Navy guys, you're great too. Glad you back, Fred. Glad you back. Glad you back. So the black hearts, Dana started the black hearts just to show the supporters of the Donta Show, the ones who are always here every single episode, checking us out and rocking with us. Put them black hearts in the comment section, because it's all about love and unity. Tonight is no different. I'm all about supporting the Black community, pushing Black entrepreneurs businesses, giving them a voice and a platform. Tonight is no different. I'm going to highlight a Black entrepreneur, a Black business owner, and get her some business for her business, because we all love to eat, and we all love to drink, whether it's alcohol or alcohol free. Black folks is going to take a cup, take a glass, and tip it back, because we love that. Tonight's no different. All right. So I got some topics lined up. Like I said, we're not going to be in here long because I'm solo bolo, and I'm also recovering from my COVID-19 booster shot. I went live early around about 12 o'clock and let everybody know that I did my COVID-19 booster. I did the Moderna booster last Saturday morning, and it had me like a cockroach on my back. Saturday night, but mostly early Sunday morning, in the wee hours of the morning, that booster shot, man, it hit me like a brick, and it wore me out. So much so that I could not even go to church. And if anybody knows me, y'all know I don't miss church. I go to Sunday service. I don't care if I've been out all night doing all kind of wanton behavior. I'm going to be in God's house on Sunday morning, just like all the other Black folks was raised the same way I was raised. You can stay out all night. But you better make it to church on Sunday. If you was raised like that, put some amens and hallelujahs in that comment section. If you was raised in a house where your grandmama, your auntie, your mama, your daddy, your grandpa, whatever the case may be, said, yeah, you can go out on Saturday, do what you got to do. Go out and live your best life. But on Sunday morning, where you will be, where you shall be, without exception, is in the house of the Lord. I don't care if you sitting there reeking of the ENJ with your sunglasses on, with your bang down to here, sweating, stuck to your forehead. You're going to be sitting in church on Sunday. If that is your testimony, if that is your life story, go ahead and light up that comment section and say, can I get an amen? Yes, I understand. Right, Sharitha, you could stay out until the sun comes up, but you going to church on Sunday. I don't care if you tipping in the house at 6 a.m. on Sunday morning with your shoes on your two fingers like this so you don't make noise. You best believe in an hour and a half, come 7:30, get up. Let's go. If you are in this house, under this roof, guess where you are going? You are going to church. All right, Brianna, come on. Get your A to church. You are going to church. I don't care what happened or what is going on. So, yo, if you're watching the Donta Show on Facebook, this is not your only option. You can also check us out on YouTube. Make sure to visit youtube.com/Donta Morrison and subscribe. It will cost you absolutely nothing. It is free. Okay, we don't take no credit cards. We ain't taking your social security number, no tax ID. All you doing is clicking. That's it. Click. You just click on the YouTube, click that like button, and you are a subscriber of the Donta Show on YouTube. We have been pushing out quality content. I would say, well, me solo bolo for going on almost 4 years. Me and Dana going on 2 years. If you go to our YouTube page, amazingly enough, and I do it from time to time, I go to the YouTube page and I look at where we began. You know, me and Dana, we started out, it was real, just, just turn the camera on, just talk. And we were just talking the whole nine. And then Kwame of Pyro Media reached out and said, hey, let me help y'all level this up a bit. Nah, we good. We got this. What you trying to say? I ain't trying to say nothing, but with some little fine tuning, you guys can be we can be a what? What you trying to say? What you trying to say, Pyro? So Pyro stepped on in and then leveled us up a notch. We got all kind of commercials and intros and outros. Yes, sir. Kwame sat in the back and said, fine, do what y'all do. You know how we get the big head. Do what y'all do. And then us, well, who is Pyro? I ain't never heard of Pyro. Black owned. I'm waiting on Warner Brothers. I'm waiting on.
Who had been saying that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
Just saying, you know how we do. Somebody black come to you and say, yo, I can help you get to the next level. No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't even get to the next level. We good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And then we turn our head away and all that kind of stuff. But Kwame stepped in and Kwame helped to level us up like he does with all the other phenomenal shows on Pyro Media Network. If you have not checked out the lineup on Pyro Media Network, do yourself a favor and go visit pyromedianetwork.com and see all the other fantabulous shows that exist on Pyro Media. There is something for you. Trust me. Believe it. Believe it. Breon, let me just say thank you for having me on your show last week. So last week I was a special guest amongst this phenomenal panel of speakers. Breon is a solid friend of mine, and he's white. What? I got a white friend. Breon is that one white friend that I have. You know how we always do. No, Breon is a solid brother. Breon is a solid dude. He had this phenomenal speaker series where entrepreneurs and leaders came and just gave talks of motivation and inspiration to the waiting audience. I was one of the guests that he had on talking about the power of education and the importance of education. And it was a phenomenal lineup. All right, Alessandra, you are so right. I stand corrected. My kids are white. My kids are white. Let me fix that real quick. My beautiful Addison and Adonis are they're white, and I love them. They are my heartbeats, and they are the reasons that I went on and got that doctorate so that I can have the money to give them everything they need their senior year of high school. Yes, they are going to go in a helicopter to their prom, 2 helicopters because they can't share them. Those are my little pumpkins. I love them. Yes. All right, so listen, let's get into tonight's topic. So Kwame and I met before the show to get some conversation pieces, some conversation starters. So let's get them going. Kwame, who do we have? What we got first up on the lineup? Did I do it right? I don't know if he did a slide. I'm not sure. Hold on. Let me look in the private chat. Nope, we didn't. Okay. So first up, we're gonna talk about let me see. Kwame, put in the chat. We're gonna talk about. So keep what you're doing. Keep what you're doing. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Let me see. I survived the booster. Kwame. So Kwame. Oh, there we go. All right, got it. Boom. How many of you saw the Savage by Fenty fashion show? Rihanna's latest fashion show. It is on Amazon Prime. It is the third in the wonderful series of the fashion show. So I checked it out last week because when I went to when I went to Reno to hang out with my fellas, Eddie was here and it was like I came back and he said, you gotta watch the Fenty fashion show. I was like, all right, I'll watch it. No, you gotta watch it. All right, I'll watch it. You gotta watch it. All right, I'll watch it. So then he went in the house, and I'm sitting in the theater, and I push play, and I'm starting to watch. I'm like, okay, cool, cool. Then Jasmine Sullivan turned the corner, and I said, yo, okay, this is fire. This is fire so far. I started out with Cindy Crawford. Okay, cool. We know Cindy the supermodel. We get it. Jasmine turned the corner, and Jasmine was like, yo, are you for real? Jasmine did that. Jasmine did that. So then we get past Jasmine, and then some other stuff came in. But then when it got to Erykah Badu, that's when I sat up. So listen, if you guys have not watched this fashion show, do yourself a favor and watch this fashion show. Erykah Badu came out and gave you just Voodoo Priestess from the Bayou and just slayed it. But what happened after Erykah was the part that had me standing up like, y'all did that. There was this whole segment to Busta Rhymes. All right, this whole Busta Rhymes piece, and I love Busta. I think Busta is fire. Busta is one of the baddest flowers out there. But the whole Busta Rhymes montage, it had male dancers, it had female dancers. They were breaking it down. But then they left Busta and went to this whole another segment and whatnot. And I was like, yo, are you serious? It was amazing. But what I loved most was the body positivity. It was bodies of all shapes and all sizes. It was even a pregnant woman that was just like, yo, I got this. She was bopping with that belly. It was amazing. What it had me do was sit there and be like, okay, we put a lot of emphasis on look and on image. And I don't know if that's just an American thing. Is that a westernized culture? But all the stress that we put upon not just women, but on men too, when it comes to body image and having to look a certain way, that is very toxic. That's very, very, very toxic. But watching that video, I was like, yo, are you serious? This is amazing. And she showed that regardless of your body size, you are beautiful. You can still rock with the best of them. You can still wear the sexy lingerie. You can still break it down on the dance floor. You can still draw, pull, and capture. And the thing about it that we often ignore is the fact that despite how people may think, there is somebody for everybody. There is a section of people that is still pulling, that is still grabbing folks in, that is still making folks come to the dance floor and bop and turning heads and all of that. And I'm like, yo, this is amazing. This is great. So are y'all not keeping up with me? Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. I'm on to something else. Y'all way back down the block. I'm talking about body positivity, big girls and big boys shining with Rihanna, big girls and big boys taking over the stage with Rihanna, big girls and big boys blowing up the screen with Rihanna. And y'all talking about, so y'all trying to clown a brother because I don't know what happened or what kind of glitch happened, but I'm talking about body positivity. All right. Some of y'all out there need to hear this because y'all on a diet right now trying to capture the attention of somebody that really likes thick-sized people. Some of y'all trying to slim down to get the attention of a person that like them thick. I know a lot of dudes that love a thick girl, that love a girl a little meat on her body. I know a lot of dudes that love a thick dude that got a lot of meat on their body. I know them. I know it. So my thing is this: why are you? If you losing weight or dieting for yourself, that is beautiful. That is amazing. If you are trying to diet, to catch somebody, that's a whole different situation. There she go. Look at Ree. Look at Ree posing. That was the end. That was the finale on the rooftop. Look at Badu. Look at the hat. Look at the garb. Look at the pose. Look at the lighting. And all this was filmed at the Westin Bonaventure downtown. The Westin Bonaventure. I remember when the Bonaventure was built, it was branded the hottest hotel in LA. Now rooms are like about $14.99 an hour, but back in the day, the Bonaventure was the place to be. It's where everybody had their high school prom. It was lit. Now it's a little bit more common because we got the Intercontinental and all the other kind of stuff down there. But back to body positivity, body image. Yo, love yourself. That is what Rihanna is saying. Love yourself. Look down at if you got a belly, look down at it. Look down at it. Now rub it. There's my belly. And be proud of it. Especially ladies, especially mothers. If you are a woman that pushed out anything of substance outside of your vagina, kudos to you. if you walked around with another life force inside your stomach, feeding off of you through an umbilical cord, do not be shamed about having a belly. Do not be shamed about a little pooch. Do not be shamed about no stretch mark. Sis, you gave life. And any brother that cannot appreciate what your body went through to put life on this earth is not worthy of your greatness. Sis, start embracing them curves, curvilicious. Start embracing all that you got to give. Own it. Be proud of it. That's what I loved about this fashion show. She was letting these queens own it. They were owning their bodies. They were owning that plus size. They didn't give two you-know-whats about who didn't like it, because there is a brother out there or a sister out there that does and did, and they have no problems with it. So listen, right, Sean, 3 times. Proud of that pooch. My baby mama, there she go. Alessandra. Put that back up there, Kwame. Let them see her. Let them see Alessandra. Where's she at? There she go. There she go. She pushed out 2. Carried 2 at a time. How do I know? Because I was dead. I was the first one to hold them. Huh? Y'all mad, huh? Sharitha, you mad? Michelle, you mad? All of y'all mad. I was the first one to hold Addison and Adonis. My king and my queen. My prince and my princess. So anyway, I got sidetracked. So I'm just saying, anyone, any woman, and fellas, I know that it's some women out there that like, oh my God, you put on weight, you put on pounds. First of all, what women don't understand, as men age, our metabolism slows down. So therefore, when we sit down after a long, hard day at work, just sitting there, we're getting fatter. We ain't ate. We ain't drank. We ain't did nothing. But just the mere fact that we're sitting down, as we sit, we are taking on pounds. So cut us some slack. Yes, you met us when we had a 6-pack. Yes, you met us when we had a rock hard chest. Yes, you met us at 19 and 20 when our stamina was through the roof. But at 45, at 50, at 60, things have changed. We're not running up and down the field. We're not doing all the things we did back in the day. We're not mowing the lawn. We can afford a gardener. We're not washing the car. We can afford a detailer. We have paid the price to put on a few pounds. Cut us some slack, queen. Cut us some slack. What's wrong with you? You want this fit, buff brother. You want to be all fit and tight and no neck and whatnot. What are you doing? Be happy. Sit there and eat your Ben and Jerry's together and relish in the love that you have created. Don't side-eye him as you're holding your rum raisin Haagen-Dazs and say, he sure has got fat. He ain't what he was back in the day. As you scoop out your 5,000 calorie a scoop ice cream, guess what? He's side-eyeing you too and say, look at my baby, mother of my children, queen of the earth, my nurturer. She take care of me. She love me. Oh, girl, look at her enjoying that ice cream. We just silly happy. And you sitting there mad. But you ain't mad and on the streets. You ain't mad in no bucket. You mad in a nice home, driving a nice car. You mad with some red bottoms, mad with a nice handbag, mad at all the stuff that this man is giving you. So let the brother get fat. Let him get fat. Right. Yes, Michelle, exactly. Harold is really Michael B. Jordan in Michelle's eyes, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. When Harold walks in the room, with his 6'5" self, Michelle sees Michael B. Jordan, and she scoops out that ice cream and says, look at Michael B. in my house. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. All right, so let's move on. Next up on our agenda, I was going to talk about, I remember it. Yes, I do. Who was going to talk about, making amends and clearing up miscommunications. So listen, hopefully he's watching. If not, somebody that knows him is. All right, so Raymond Hayward and I best friends, the 90s up until, we hit a little speed up in our friendship and it was rocky for a long time. Then we got reunited. So Raymond Hayward is the reason that I survived my 20s. I'm going to just say that. Raymond and our 20s was epic. It was everything. I got my life. I had a phenomenal 20s, early 30s. It was great. All because of Raymond. We had a true Thelma and Louise friendship. It was everything. All right. But then we had some speed bumps along the way. And then we kind of missed the mark, and a lot of stuff happened, that triggers and all that kind of stuff. And then a lot of miscommunication and misunderstanding. So for years, I mean years, I thought Raymond did not like me anymore. And I'm like, Raymond don't like me, so I'm good, whatever. And we put that wall up. Even though deep down inside, it's like, dang, we were so close. We was like best friends. We was brothers. We was boys. What we can't squash this, but neither want to try to squash. Because, the male ego and that female ego is no joke. And for Black people, we quick to cut you off. We quick. We like, all right, bet 2 peas in a bucket. Y'all know the rest. I'm good. I've been through worse, whatever. So anyway, me and Raymond, we talked last week and we were just shooting the breeze, and we don't really talk often, but we're changing that. We shooting the breeze. And then he said something and I stopped. I said, yo, bro, let me just put this out there. I said, I don't think you really like me. Now, I didn't use those words. They were a little bit more colorful, because you got to get your point across sometimes. Everybody don't understand, whatever. So I said, I don't really think you like me, and he was like, why would you say that? And me, Capricorns, we have receipts. So, well, here we go. And I start saying, because of this and this and this and this and this. And he was like, and what I loved about it was that he listened. I see the Thai Squad coming in. What's up, Thai Squad? And what I love about it is that he listened. He listened and said, I can understand why you feel that way. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, because I had no idea. What's up, Sean? Because I had no idea. When he said that, my guard went all the way down, because most times when you call a Black person out, we ain't quick to say, I hear you. We quick to say, so what you mean? Oh, well, I'm sorry you took it that way, but that's not my intent. That was your bad. He didn't say that. He was like, yo, I hear you, and I understand why you feel that way, and I am so sorry. And then he went on to talk, and his response forced me to listen. I said, well, let me listen to what he got to say. And he started talking, and I was like, oh, well, then that was a misunderstanding on both our parts. And we were just breaking down all this misunderstanding, breaking down all this confusion. If you guys are wondering why you're seeing all these green hearts, because that means the Thai Squad has entered the building. The Thai Squad is here. Those are the ones that ride hard, for Thais over on Thais' page. But the Thai Squad comes over to the Donta show. The Donta show goes to the Thai Squad. It's all love. It's all community. So welcome, Thai Squad. So having that conversation, it made me be like, yo, this is something that most of us need to do. And really what prompted it was, I think I shared with you last week how I watched Thais and Jamaica Jatoy when they shared how they reconciled and how they fixed, or repaired the misunderstanding they had with each other. So that was in my head, like, this was my best friend. Yes, we had some speed bumps. We had some obstacles. Some stuff happened that, that's 20 years old. But this was my boy. So we talked about it, and we didn't talk about the stuff, but we just talked about who we are to each other. And it was a reminder that friendships, if they're true friendships, they have to be nurtured. True friendships, you got to really get to the core before you just throw it out. Like, is it really over? If it's not really over, let's discuss, dissect, and get a true understanding of what happened, and then both be on the same page. Because I was on one page. I was like, I'm done. I've moved on. He was on another page. He was like, we good. What's wrong with you? We don't talk as much, but we still good. So it was necessary. So hopefully that encouraged you, if you happen to have a friend, family, a loved one that you really want to communicate with again, just to get clarity, just to know for a fact, is it really a wrap? Is it really the end? Is it really over? And if you're not willing to do that, you got to ask yourself why. Why? Because if anything, 2020 showed us that life is a vapor. Life is just that quick. 2021 is still showing us that life is a vapor. And my pastor growing up, Dr. Cordell Jenkins, she used to always say this during her sermons. We are nothing but bubbles on the water. You ever seen a bubble on the water? What happened? When you poke it, boop, it's gone. We ain't nothing but a bubble on the water. At any given moment, we can get poked and we're gone. Life is too short. Life is too short. So if you really are in a headspace with a person that you fallen out with, but they ain't fell out with you, or you think they fell out with you, but they really haven't, clarity. And even if it's to clarify the fact that we ain't cool, get clarity, because you can be on one page and they can be on another. Yes, Thais just said Diana and Patty, classic case of forgiveness. Exactly. There was also an episode on the Tyra Banks show with Tyra and Naomi. They came together and reconciled because the media and the fashion world had pit them against each other because they were both Black models who was killing the runway. So they thought the other didn't like, and when they sat down, it was like, yo, I ain't got no beef with you. I never had beef with you, So we really need to see how much of our confusion with the other person is a result of what that person really said or did, or a situation based upon what others brought back to you. What are people serving you about this individual? What are they putting on your plate? And where are those people now? Because some of the people that had all this to say about he and I's relationship, they don't talk to either one of us no more. They go. And it's like, but you the one told me I'm confused. So, when it comes to relationships and friendships, some of y'all truly have friends out there that you miss. I'm going to pause there. You have friends out there that you miss, and you already know that you have the power within you to fix and reconcile. Don't sit and wait on them to do it, because tomorrow is not promised. Don't sit and wait on them to call. Don't sit and wait on them to text. Don't sit and wait on them to send you an email or a letter via U.S. Postal Service. Don't do that. If it's on your spirit, if it's in your heart, that means you have the ice pick to go and pick down, go and do it. You have the power. God equipped you with the ability to go and reconcile that situation. Now, if you know within your heart of hearts that the case is closed, it's a dead situation, it's over and you're done with it, then live in that, exist in that, and have peace with that. But if something in you is still convicting you and saying, call, it's not done, they need you, because sometimes you are the stronger one and you've allowed the weaker one to step in and control the narrative. But you being the stronger one already know that person is faulted, that person has problems, that person is battling this, that person is battling that, and their headspace probably was unhealthy whenever what happened. And you being the stronger one may have to go back and say, yo, let's talk about that. Let's unpack that. That person may break down crying in your lap and saying, I've been waiting 5 years for you to call me. I'm so sorry. I thought you hated me. You're like, no, I didn't hate you. I was mad. But yes, Thais, put your ego aside. Put your ego aside. All right. But like Kyrie said, I let them know it's over. I only cut off for good reasons. No, he say, she say. Yes, but some people do cut off behind he say, she say, Kyrie, unfortunately. Some folks do that. And then at the funeral, they be the main ones hollering. What's up, Cho? Over there on YouTube watching. They be the main ones hollering at the funeral because they know for a fact that they have been pierced in their side to go and talk to that person. Pierced, but they didn't do it because that ego and that pride, and now that person is gone and you're walking around with all that luggage. All right, so we're going to go to a quick commercial break. Don't go nowhere. When we come back, my special guest is going to be here in the house with me to do this phenomenal taste testing of this wonderful drink that I can't wait to open these lids and pour it into my glasses. So don't go nowhere. And we are back. We are back. Special guest, Eddie Eason of Eddie's Edibles.
Hello. Damn it.
I have to talk Eddie into coming and being on the show because Dana couldn't make it. I said, Eddie, I need someone to come and help me taste these beverages that Cheryl made. So listen, Cheryl Cooper Thomas is the creator of these phenomenal libations, and these libations are sugar free. So she lives in Leimert Park. I mean, her business is growing and blossoming. So Eddie's going to be the taster. He's never had them before, and he's going to give honest opinion of how these drinks taste. But before we do that, Eddie, let the folks know about Eddie's Edibles and what Eddie's Edibles is all about.
I mean, basically, I am a chef who cooks food. That's it.
Which chef doesn't cook food?
I know, but I mean, you know, I cook. I started out as a baker, and then I morphed into doing catering, and that's it. And yes, I also do edibles.
As you can see, I'm the talker in the family.
Absolutely.
Eddie is the cooker. Show me your ponytail.
My what?
Your ponytail. Show me the side. You see Eddie got his little ponytail now. You know,
I don't know where
he's hip. There he's cool. And that's all his hair. All right. So here we go, Eddie.
Okay.
There's your drink. So Kwame, which one do you want us to taste first? Because you have the images. Oh, can we show a picture of Cheryl? I don't know which one you got, Kwame. I'm sorry, Kwame. We're so unprepared tonight. I'm so sorry. So that is Cheryl. Cheryl is the creator of these libations that we're gonna. God, I just look like a fluffy pumpkin. Look how red I am. I match my shirt. So it's not about me though. Cheryl Cooper Thomas is the owner and creator of these phenomenal libations, and we are going to start. So Kwame, you have a picture of the first one. Let's see. All right, so this is Cheryl's Blackberry Lemonade. Here we go, right here in our hands. Okay, can we do full screen, Kwame? I want them to see. All right, so this is Cheryl's Blackberry. I don't have my readers. Blackberry Lemonade. All right, here we go. So, yes, Michelle, Tuesday night mix up. So this is a Blackberry Lemonade, and it has no, hold on.
You gotta shake.
Let me shake it, just to make sure. I tried to get Cheryl to come on, but she doesn't want to come on. You know, everybody don't like, camera. I thought everybody liked talking and yada, yada, yada. Eddie, give me your info for Eddie's Edibles.
I'm on Instagram. It's Eddie's Edibles. I'm on Facebook. It's Eddie's Edibles.
He's also on Facebook as Eddie Eason.
And then I'm also on Facebook as Eddie Eason. Yeah.
All right.
Much better.
Yeah. All right. There we go. So this is the Blackberry Lemonade. It is sugar-free. Let's go. Oh, okay.
Wow. And there's no sugar in it?
Wow. No sugar. This is no sugar.
Are you sure?
Yeah, this is what she told me now. She said it's no sugar. It's good, ain't it?
It's good, but it's sweet.
It's super sweet. I need Cheryl to be up on here. So this is Cheryl's Blackberry Lemonade. And it is super sweet. I see there's a lemon in here. It's super sweet, but it's no sugar in here at all. At all. That's amazing. Eddie, Robert Thurman wants some edibles. So make sure to email Robert. Robert, are you in LA? You know Robert? Oh, Robert, what city are you in? Are you in LA? Also, outside of edibles, Eddie also makes desserts. So birthday cakes, wedding cakes, cupcakes, cookies, peach cobbler is amazing. All kind of cakes and all that kind of good stuff.
Was that supposed to be specific when I said desserts?
I got it.
I said a baker.
I got it. Can you know South Carolina?
I can some
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
All right. So we'll get that to you, Robert. We'll get that to you. But yeah, any kind of dessert, Eddie can make it. Also, Eddie does meal preps. So if you are trying to focus on your weight loss or just don't have time to cook. A lot of folks don't have time to cook. If that is you, instead of going out and buying from Blue Apron and Red Ribbon and all them other kind of stuff, just reach out to Eddie. He can make it specific to your dietary needs as well. So if you're a diabetic, he can make it. If you want something that's low sodium, he can make it. If you want something that's vegetarian, he can make it.
Keto.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
All right. Oh, Robert, you part of the Thai squad? You family. Yes, we can get these edibles to South Carolina. They will get down to you. All right. So if you want that. Yep. Shelton?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, Shelton. We know you're in New York. We can get a cake.
No.
Oh, Shelton, wherever you?
North Carolina.
No. Oh, North Carolina. Oh, you're other side of the coast. We can get those to you. All right. All right. What's next, Kwame? I think let's try the let's see which one is next. We have Cheryl's mango lemonade. So this one is a mango lemonade. Yes, Pam, Eddie can make keto meals too. For a while, Eddie and I were on a keto diet and he would make keto meals. So he made my keto meals and I lost about 15 pounds in about 2 weeks just eating straight up keto. But then, things happen, you get sidetracked and I forgot. But yeah, Eddie can make keto meals and all that. And his vegetarian dishes are also really, really, really good because I tried to go vegetarian for a while. So listen, I take Eddie through the loop because every other week or month, I'm on a new diet fad.
It's so annoying, but
a new kick, a new fad, or whatever the case may be. I'm like, Eddie, next week, I'm going to be on this diet. So I need you to make meals for that whole week. And I'm going to stick to it because I'm going to lose weight. But then after I saw the Fancy Fashion Show, I'm like, Eddie, cook whatever you want. I don't care. All right, so let's try this Cheryl's mango lemonade. So if you would like to try Cheryl's juices or Cheryl's lemonade, just inbox me and I'll connect you with Cheryl. She stays in Lamert Park. Here we go. And it has mango in it.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle, are you coming to church on Sunday? If you come to church on Sunday, I'll bring you some mango lemonade. This is great. This one isn't as sweet as the lemonade. It's like straight up, it's mango.
And there's no sugar at all.
No sugar. Yeah, Michelle, you come on Sunday. Oh my God. I have a bottle for you. How does it taste with some vodka?
That would help.
It might help. I don't know. I'm not sure, Shelton. I'm not sure. But yeah. So if you want some of this lemonade, listen, if you go to my church, want some lemonade, inbox me, text me, or whatever, and I'll reach out to Cheryl and I'll have her make it. I tagged Cheryl to be in here. Like Cheryl, you need to be up on this page now. She playing around and she didn't. Let me see. I'm gonna tag Cheryl. Cheryl, people got questions, sis. I don't make the lemonade. I don't know how to make all this.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what she uses for sweetness. Hold on, y'all. Keep talk, Eddie. Say something.
Oh, I'm watching you. I was just supposed to taste. I was not here.
Don't let them see that side.
We're frozen. What's going on?
No, we're not frozen. Just talk.
Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what to say.
Clearly,
yeah. You just called me on to taste. I wasn't prepared to talk.
Okay, never mind. Just sit there. Just.
Yes, I make candy edibles.
Robert, do you make candy edibles? Listen, Robert.
I do that as well.
Listen, Robert. There's a story that I can't share on Facebook because it might incriminate some of the saints. But just know that Eddie has done a great work, amongst the people of God who have ailments and don't want to use westernized medications to alleviate their pain.
Mm-hmm.
So they look out for Eddie and say, Dante, is Eddie here today? I was like, why are you scratching like a hype? What's wrong with you? I'm like, yeah, he's here. Does he have some of what, Nana? Speak up. Some of what?
Right.
So yeah, we have definitely worked with the church to alleviate some pain. So here we go. All right, and the last one we got is Cheryl's lemonade. You know it's gonna be sweet.
Yeah.
You know this is gonna be it. Mm-hmm. This is gonna be it. Okay. So here we go. Let me see. As y'all watch me. Okay, Kwame, let me see him do this. All right. Whoever can name this movie is gonna be great. You gotta shake it down to the middle. Then you gotta drink it to the middle. You gotta shake it. What movie was this? What movie was this? You know what movie it was?
Mm-hmm.
What movie was this? You know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can name, if you can name, no, not Cocktail. Think urban. It was an urban movie.
More.
It was drink it to the middle. To the middle. There you go, Thais. Thais got it. Thais got it. Regina King in the back of that mail truck. Because Chicago had to settle for a Miller Lite. Because, you know, it was poetic justice in the back of that mail truck when she had that super sacco. And she was like, you know, getting it ready. Told you about that super sacco and gin. All right, here you go. Ready? This is Cheryl's lemonade.
It's not that sweet.
It's not that sweet. The blackberry lemonade is the sweetest. This is amazing though to have no sugar.
But it's strawberry.
It's strawberry.
Okay.
But to have no sugar in it. It's good. It's good. Cheryl, I'm so mad you're not on this thread commenting, but Cheryl is a close family friend. Cheryl has known me for almost, I would say 30 plus years. And we were at a family get together and people kept saying, go and try Cheryl's lemonade. I'm like, what's the big deal? It's lemonade. You add water and a packet of Kool-Aid and you got lemonade. So I went over there and I'm drinking it. And then everybody's like, they just look at me laughing. I'm like, why y'all laughing? Ain't no sugar in it. I'm like, no, it's a lot of sugar in it. It tastes like the sugar they made in House Party. You know, just pouring that sugar. Pino's pouring that sugar in that lemonade. They're like, no, ain't no sugar in that. You know, I swear for God. You know, black folks love when they one up in you. Oh man, I swear for God, ain't no sugar in that lemonade. Oh God, cause ain't no sugar in that joint. I'm like, why y'all so passionate? I asked her, yo, what's in the lemonade? What do you? She wouldn't tell me. So how do you make it? It's all natural juices, yada, yada, yada. So she makes them in these bottles. And then when you order this, when you get it, you also get your own. She gives you a aluminum canister, you know, the water canisters to have with you too as a free gift. So if anybody would like to get a bottle or a jug, she does gallons. She's done like baby showers and parties and bar mitzvahs. I'm gonna have them at my funeral. I mean, listen, I want a sugar-free funeral. I don't want diabetic food at my funeral. I mean, people getting the sugar on my funeral, sugar-free stuff.
Oh,
so yes, if you are interested in getting this, please reach out to me. If I'm just saying, just reach out to me and I'll connect you with Cheryl. So I've added her in the comments. It's Cheryl Cooper Thomas. I am not sure why she is not on this thread. I have been hitting her up at Instagram and all kind of stuff. But it's Cheryl Cooper Thomas. I'll put it in here one more time. Hold on. Talk, Eddie.
Oh, God, Donta, I just wanted to sit here. Damn it, man. You can't type and talk. You're not new to doing this.
All right. So I just put it. It's Cheryl Cooper Thomas on Facebook. Cheryl Cooper Thomas. Thais wants oxtails and but Thais, now be clear, not from M&M's. Because, you know, they went down. M&M short ribs and what they used to be. Ain't these be? And oxtails, oxtails, you got to get the one that got the meat on them. And since ABC Market is closed down, you can't get oxtails like you used to. Ain't no more ABC or Boys Market. So what we going to find them, sis? What we going to find them? Where we going to find some good oxtails and some good short ribs? Maybe. So basically what you can do, Thais, is when you know you about to go, if you're like in hospital or something, you can make your own. You can make your own. That way you know they done right. Because ain't nothing worse than bad funeral food.
You know what?
Ain't nothing worse than bad funeral food. You ever been to a funeral and you sad, you grieving, you crying, and you get to the repast and the food is nasty? You forget you was sad and grieving and crying because now you complain about the funeral food. You complaining. This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. Who made these string beans? These is canned. They ain't add no seasoning. Ain't no nothing, and just canned string bean, so I'm just saying, I'm just saying. All right. So okay. Oh, on the east side, Parks on Manchester. I go to Parks when I'm making my gumbo. So I go to Parks and get my a Dewey sausage and all that kind of stuff. But I think Parks do. I guess Parks does have oxtails, but oxtails are so high now. Why they cost so much? I know we are, slipping. Right, Glory Greens.
Focus.
Glory Greens. Everybody there just got a high sodium. Just Glory Greens got so much salt. I want to see how a can of Glory Greens look. You take the greens out and leave the salt content in.
Right.
It's probably about this much salt in the bottom of that can.
Right.
People be eating them Glory Greens and wonder why they got a headache. Why my head throbbing like this? Go drink you a gallon of water to flush out all that sodium in that can of green. You ain't like $129.99 per pound. $129.99 per pound with no meat on them. It's all bone. That pound is that bone. So I'm just saying. All right. So let me see. People are asking. And big stems. Listen. So people are asking, where can you find some good oxtails? So Village and Squad, let the folks know. Some folks are saying, Thais said on the east side. I believe that. Sean said Parks on Manchester. So listen, because this is serious. This is serious. This is serious. Oxtails ain't no joke. Ain't no joke. All right. So listen. All right. Eddie, anything you want to add?
Make sure you follow me on all those social media platforms, Instagram and Facebook at Eddie's Edibles.
You said that with your whole chest. Make sure you follow me on. You set up for that, man. Make sure you follow Eddie's Edibles on Facebook and Instagram, or just follow Eddie Eason on Facebook. You want to reach out to Eddie, just send him a message on Facebook. Trust me, he will respond. If you're local in the area, he can do meal preps for you. He does deliver based upon where you're at. But if you're too far out, you will be paying mileage. I'll make sure of that. He does take Cash App and Venmo. So for all orders, you can pay partial in advance because you got to go and buy the stuff, and then pay the rest. But he has done a lot of celebrity stuff. Eddie's even cooked for Kelly Price.
Before
yeah, we won't say, but he... Not currently.
No, but no. Yes, I have cooked.
We can't find her. But he's cooked for Kelly Price. He's cooked for... So honestly, that's how we got to see Whitney Houston 2 days before she passed away. So I have a picture of Whitney Houston's back. I know it sounds crazy, but I got a picture of Whitney Houston's back because we were doing a pre-Grammy party by Kelly Price hosted. No, I'm for real. Kwame. Kelly Price had a pre-Grammy party. All right, the one y'all saw Whitney Houston sang at the end or whatever. So we were downstairs because Eddie did all the desserts. It was all the desserts. This is why I'm pseudo bold when it comes to talking to celebrities now in public because of that experience. Remember? Mm-hmm. So Whitney Houston entered the room and you just felt a shift in the atmosphere. It was like something just happened. Mm-hmm. Somebody's here. And we turned and looked and it was Whitney walking. Whitney and Bobby Christina, they walked in and all you saw was her bodyguard slapping down cameras. So I'm on the other side. So she had turned to give El DeBarge a hug and I snapped one real quick and put in my pocket. So she was hugging El DeBarge because they had this bond. Y'all know what the bond was over. It was this bond. But she hugged El DeBarge for a long time. That's also when I first met Kiki Wyatt and she was rude as all outdoors. She was also pregnant. So I'm gonna blame it on her being pregnant. But she was the rudest, meanest person I've met in my entire life. Back to Whitney. So Whitney went and sat down at her little booth and whatever. And I said, Eddie, hand me a tray. And I grabbed a tray and I walked up to Whitney was standing and her bodyguard looked at me and I held my hand out. It was shaking like this. And I said, Miss Houston, would you like a cupcake? And she looked at me. That's all I needed. She looked at me and she looked at her assistant and said, no, thank you. And her assistant said, no, thank you. And I said, okay. And I walked away and I set the plate down and I was almost in tears like, oh my God, Whitney Houston just looked at me. 15 minutes later, I'm standing at the bar. Bobby Christina walks up. Hi. I was like, oh my God. Hi. How are you? I said, I'm good. How are you? I'm great. And she spun and walked away because they put on my prerogative. And I said, Bobby Christina is the coolest kid. She was so cool and so approachable. Honestly, so I was devastated when that happened. When that happened to both of them. Because 2 days later, Whitney passed away. And then Bobby Christina passed away. I knew it was the grief from her mother. With all the other Nick stuff, that's all a part of the grief. But Bobby Christina was so close to her mother. She grieved. But that's when I met. Who else we meet? We met a lot. We met a lot of
It
folks
was
there.
a long time ago.
Anthony Hamilton. I was sitting next to Amber Riley, didn't know who she was, and I'm like, who are you? A little too close, scooch over. I didn't watch Glee. I'm like, I don't know who you are. Move. So it was fun, but that is the night I'll never forget. That's when I met Whitney Houston. So yeah. So listen, thank y'all for watching on tonight. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for riding with me in spite of Dana not being here. Thank you to my special guest, Eddie Eason from Eddie's Edibles. Thank you to Cheryl Cooper Thomas for providing us these. Oh, I just broke the glass for these wonderful libations. That's my good glass too. This is my Waterfoot. Oh well. So thank you for tuning in. And those that would like to sample or get orders of this lemonade, let me know. And I will if you go to my church, definitely let me know. And I'll bring the bottles on Sunday. But if you don't, reach out to me and I will connect you with Cheryl Cooper Thomas. And you can get your orders as well. All right. So if you have not followed us on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube. Let's go to youtube.com/Donta Morrison. Once again, youtube.com/Donta Morrison to be a subscriber of the Donta Show. After you do that, go on over to Instagram and follow me on Instagram at Donta_Morrison at Instagram. And then you can also check out Dana on Instagram at DNA716. At Instagram. And for those that don't know, Dana is also a musician. So Dana does a gig. I think it's every Sunday. Village, thank y'all. Y'all know we love you. Dana does a gig every Sunday with his band. I got to get the name of the location, but I will get that. I will get that to you so you can go and support Dana, because some of y'all want to see Dana in his environment, and Dana's environment really is on stage playing them drums and singing. Dana can sing, and them drums, he's amazing. So we're going to get out there and do a Donta Show live when Dana is out performing. All right. So thank y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your week. We'll have no show next Monday because I'll be flying back. We'll be flying back from Puerto Vallarta from a wonderful needed vacation getaway. So next Monday we will not be here, but next Tuesday we got you, and we'll be back for another round of the Donta Show. Oh, it's also Columbus Day. Yeah, well, y'all know what that's all about. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Take care. Good night, and God bless.
Oh my God. My God.
Good night.